This video may be about women, but boys, that doesn't stop you from watching. Girls, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever felt less strong, less loved, less smart, or less of a woman than you are? Have you ever felt that you are less than a guy because you are a girl? Let me tell you, it's not just one girl that goes through this. It's not just me or you who goes through this. But it's girls all around the world. And those girls, they go through so much more than us. We accomplished so much in the past 200 years. In 1777, we lost our right to vote. In 1839, Mississippi, the first state to do this, gave women rights to hold property, only with permission from their husbands. Moving on to 1890, women were granted with rights to vote, only in Wyoming. By 1920, law says that the right to vote shall not be denied by gender, and by 1923, law says that men and women should have equal rights. Once we reached 1963, there was the Equal Pay Act, where they promised to give equal wages for both genders. In 1974, they encouraged full education for women and girls. Schools in 1997 even encouraged both equal numbers of boys and girls to participate in athletic programs. By 2000, victims of rape may sue their attackers in federal court. Finally, up until today, we've had so many leaders and feminists trying to bring up women, increasing their rights, and making sure that everyone in this world should be equal. People like Hillary Clinton, Emma Watson, Malala Yousafzai, Oprah, and so many more. We all changed the world for the better, accomplished so much, yet we haven't reached our goal. We haven't reached a complete level of gender equality. In fact, no country in the world has attained full gender equality. Girls today in so many countries are going through horrendous problems. Access to education is very limited. 1/4 of girls in today's world aren't at school, out of which 31 million are just at a primary age. Families even tend to prioritize education more for their sons than their daughters. Employment opportunities are lesser for women than men. In fact, every $1 earned by men, women earn approximately $0.77 of it, working at the same job. Child marriage is now increasing drastically, and if it doesn't stop, it's predicted that by 2020, 140 million girls will go through this. Not only will these girls be denied from education, but they will go through premature pregnancy, in which it results in a 5 times more chance of an early death. Women's health and safety rights are also a big problem today. 800 women a day die due to preventable pregnancy-related causes. If girls don't have proper bathrooms in their schools, they wouldn't even attend school during their menstrual period because they're afraid of embarrassment. Gender-based violence is increasing more and more each day, that 1 in 3 women experience physical or sexual abuse in their lifetimes. All things like rape, domestic abuse, or physical abuse is denying the opportunity for women to live happy and safe lives. Maybe if we had uncorrupt hearts, not 25% of the girls will complete their education, but all 100% of them. Maybe the 68% of girls in India that suffer from domestic violence can live safer lives. Maybe more than 29% of women will be employed for work in Turkey, or girls in Yemen won't experience child marriage. You see, a girl shouldn't ever be controlled by men, by their fathers, husbands, or sons. We girls and women have the right to make decisions over our own bodies choose our own path of life. We should have the right to be respected just like men. Why is it that we always say policemen or firemen? Why is it that when we say doctor, we think of a guy, and when we say nurse, we think of a girl? Why is it that drivers are mostly men, and servants that spend all day working are women? Why are men the ones that go to work, and the women that stays home? Why is it that when we say chef, it's the men that cooks at a restaurant, and the women cooking at home? Why is it that Mr. always comes before Mrs.? Why do we have all these rules and thoughts that create barriers and discriminate the two genders? I believe that a girl should not ever feel less than a guy because she is a different gender. I think that girls should have the right to live an equally safe childhood just like boys. I may have had the privilege to study in a school which has no limits between genders, and I may have had the privilege to be respected equally to boys. But the problem is, not all girls around the world can receive these rights. We may have the position of a woman, but when it comes to us, nothing can ever beat the sensitivity, patience, understanding, and love of a woman. Two genders were made in this world to love one another, not to discriminate against them.